morning, everyone. Please don't mind my appearance. I have some allergy stuff happening here. But anyways, I want to welcome you. Today, we are finally getting to my baby Charlotte's nursery. Yes, she's almost 5 months. But if you've been following me or you watch me regularly, you know what this room looked like. So I'm going to go ahead and let's walk down memory lane. I'm going to insert a little clip here of what this room looked like and why it's taken us so long to start her nursery. But basically, we cleaned it out and it is ready to go. So let's show you the empty nursery now. All right, so here we go. Here's her room. It is so bright. It's so colorful. And of course, Amelia, are you excited to give Sissy her room?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so...
She's so cute.
She is so cute, yes.
And she's pinchy.
She's pinchy? Yeah, she got pinchable cheeks. All right, so here's the deal. This room was somewhat of a challenge. We got yellow and blue. And so, let me turn the light on. Okay, so I really did not want to have to paint. So what I did was picked out some stuff that I think will go well. This is the only wall, besides that nook over there, this is the only wall that's doesn't have an arch. So this was very hard, and I did not want to put the crib next to the window. And then look at this. This would have been the perfect place to put the crib, but then you have the air return, I think that's what it's called. Didn't want her under that. So the crib is actually going to go under here, and I think it'll be okay because the crib is lifted a little bit, so that way it doesn't block this. So I don't know. Amelia's room was so easy because it was an easy theme and everything, but this is going to be a challenge, but I'm here for it. And then we're going to clean out the closet, and we have to take this stuff out. My husband does. And of course, we're going to hang her clothes and everything. So we have so much to do. But anyway, all right, so here is the before. Stay tuned for the after. Okay, so this is the type of furniture we got for her room. Thank you to my mom and Brandon's mom. They each purchased a dresser for in here as a gift. For Charlotte, they did the same thing for Amelia. And speaking of Amelia, these are the exact same pieces of furniture that are in Amelia's room, so we know we like them. They got them from Amazon, and like I said, it's the same as Amelia's. So I'm not going to record my husband building any of this because that would take forever. But here's where one of the dressers are going to go. And then here is where the other dresser is going to go. All right, so I'm just going to show you a brief overview of what we're going to be using today. So everything is based off of this wall decal right here. It's a rainbow. It's going to be upside down, but you'll see it. But so it's like the pale blue, the pale pink, and then I also followed these flowers here to the best of my abilities. I purchased things before receiving this, so it was hard to tell, but I think it's going to work. So I'm kind of going with the naturals, kind of, you'll see. So just keep this in mind. So to go along with that, I also found this at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to paint this pink, try to find a color that matches, because I just feel like I want to add a little bit of color to that, but I sing her that song all the time and she smiles, so I really wanted this, but you can see kind of like the boho naturals. And then to go with that, I found this hamper. It's a little dark, but I found this hamper at Five Below, but I think it's going to work, but it's just like a collapsible hamper, $5.55, and then I found these at Dollar Tree Plus. These were $5 each, so they're just baskets. Now, today we're just going to have to play and plug because I really don't know how this is all going to look together. I'm hoping, you know. I said earlier that I really wanted to try to find something that went with the blue and yellow. So then I found this sheet on Amazon, and I liked it because it was the same flowers, okay? My mom then bought valances, so we're going to be doing those, and hanging shears. So we're going to be doing all that too. And then I also picked this up a while ago before she was even born. And as you can see, it was 74 cents. And so I'm going to paint that. because we have some shelves. And then I found this mushroom, and there's a story behind it. But first of all, it was blue, so I thought it was perfect. But if you follow me for a while, you've heard me say that my grandma's family owned a mushroom farm. Is it like a mushroom farm? Business. Mushroom business. And her maiden name was Gracie. And Charlotte's middle name is Gracie. So I named her middle name after my grandma's maiden name, if that makes sense. So I thought that this was like a really cool nod to my grandma. So, and it kind of brings in the Gracie part. So I don't know. It just means a lot. And I also got this trash can, which I think is perfect for this. I also got this bed skirt or crib skirt as well. And I want to shout out my best friend and her family because they actually bought the bed skirt and the sheet for her for just being born. So thanks, Melissa and Ajamis. So yeah, so anyways, that's kind of an overview. I guess there's just nothing to do except for get to work, right? We gotta get to work. She said, do my bedroom. I want my own room. All right, let's get to work. Okay, real quick, I forgot. I also got this sign that I absolutely love. I loved it because it has that pale pink and the flowers, and it's for a nursery, and I love what it said. And I did get it 40% off from Hobby Lobby because it's in the spring shop. So I think this is going to go right here over the tall dresser, but don't worry, you'll see it all come together. All right, so the first area in the room we're going to tackle is this little alcove area. And we made this kind of like a, like where her books were going to go, but also where the glider is. So first, I want to put a disclaimer. This video kind of jumps around a little bit. If you see different outfits, different, just lighting, stuff like that, that is because I did this over a course of probably 4 or 5 days. And so obviously different clothes. My parents were in and out during this video, like helping me. So if things are kind of looking weird at some point, that's why I kind of jump around a little bit, but I try to edit it so it made the most sense to you guys. So just follow along, but you're going to love the end product. So we went ahead and moved that bookcase on this wall, and that bookcase actually came from Amelia's room, which originally came from my room back when I lived with my parents, so many years ago, like 10 years ago. So now we're going to go ahead and put the decal on the wall. So we're just measuring. The decal came in 2 pieces, 2 halves of the rainbow. So basically my mom just measured where the middle of that wall was, and then she made a mark, and then that's where we're going to put the 2 pieces, or the middle of the 2 pieces, I should say. And then we did get like a scraper tool thing or a smoother to go ahead and smooth it out. Now my mom, she is like, I call her the finisher because she comes in and she has more patience than I do with like lining this stuff up, and this is sped up a lot. She took a lot of time to line these 2 pieces up perfectly, so I just went ahead and let her do that. Now I do have to say I was kind of shocked and disappointed to see that this was transparent. It didn't have a white background, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't love it when we first put it on, but then as I started looking at it, I really grew to love it. So I love the colors, and I think I did a good job matching this with the blue and yellow walls because I was absolutely not painting. I really did not want to. So then this decal also came with like little polka dots, so I just went ahead and put those around the decal as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and move in the glider. This glider came from Amelia's nursery at our old house, so I am just reusing it. So we did clean this off. We washed it, wiped it down really well. And I forgot to say that before we did anything in this room, when it was completely empty, my mom and I did deep clean it. But when we moved in a year ago, we got all of our carpets professionally cleaned, so I didn't feel it was necessary to do that again. But we did, or I should say she did wipe down all the baseboards, all the windowsills, all the registers, things like that. And then we vacuumed thoroughly in here. So it's a nice clean space. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on all the cushions, and then I'm going to put the stool in front. I thought this glider fit perfectly here, and it definitely brought back a lot of memories from when Amelia was a baby. Okay, so I have these 3 shelves from Amelia's Toy Story room that we did at the last house, and I pulled this out and it's completely cracked. We tried hammering it in, I mean, I don't know what happened. It just must have been in the move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fill it with some caulk, sand it, paint it, you know the drill. So wish me luck. So even though I did go ahead and fill in those little cracks and stuff, it didn't turn out perfect, which you'll see in the final reveal, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna stress over it. But these were perfectly used in the Toy Story room, which I still have all that stuff from a Toy Story room, which is, cute. It was so cute. But anyways, so yeah, I just, I tried my best here. It didn't turn out perfect or look like brand new, but it worked. It was fine. So I just went ahead and I just cleaned it up a little bit, and then after it completely dried, my mom sanded it and she painted it with just some white Waverly chalk paint. It did not match perfectly, but it, like I said, it was good enough. So fine by me. So real quick, I do want to take this opportunity to welcome you to my YouTube channel and introduce myself. Like I said earlier, my name's Ashley. I am a wife and a mama of two, a 5-year-old and a 5-month-old. If you love all things DIY, home decor, home decorating, room refreshers, room makeovers, then this is definitely the channel for you. So like I said earlier, definitely subscribe. If you're new, thank you so much for joining me today. I truly hope that you love what you see, and hey, if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel to grow. All right, so after the shelf was done, I went ahead and hung it up, and I'm just using the painter's tape method there, and just to hang it up, and I am hanging it up with some screws. And I just thought that this was a cute little addition to this side wall. I was thinking about going back to Hobby Lobby and getting another one to hang down lower, but I realized that if I did that, I would eventually have to move it, because as she'll be able to reach for things, she would definitely be able to reach that lower one. So I just went ahead and just stuck with the one. Then in that little alcove, I took advantage of my dad being over and asked him if he could hang those other 2 shelves I showed you, because I have some cute decor ideas for over here. Plus, I just wanted something cute for that wall, and I thought, hey, I have the shelves, why not reuse them? I basically shopped my house for a lot of the stuff in this room, so and these shelves were included. So he went ahead and put these up for me. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move over to the short dresser. As you can see, that air return is right over that. So I'm like, well, I better embrace it and just try to work with it. So what I decided to do was I picked up these burlap flowers from Hobby Lobby in the spring section, which means they were each 40% off. And I'm just using some of that 3M mounting tape, and I am just going to kind of just cascade them over this dresser. Now this dresser I'm also using as a changing area. As you can see, the changing pad is there. So I have it there so I can kind of gauge where to put these flowers. Now that lamp right there, it will be moved, but I do want you to keep that lamp in mind. Just remember that lamp, because I'm going to refer to it later in the video. But I love how those little flowers came out. I thought that they were so cute. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put that Five Below hamper right here next to the dresser. Then that trash can on the other side. Now we're going to go ahead and hang this long sign from Hobby Lobby up over the tall dresser. So again, I just went ahead and did the painter's tape method. Now I want to apologize for my appearance here. I know it looks like I literally just rolled out of bed, which I very well could have, but to Ruth be told, my husband was down sick with a cold. And both girls had pink eye and an ear infection. So I was kind of tired, but I was really trying to get this done because I knew that if I just did not finish it when I had the motivation and the inspiration, it would never get done. So I powered through and just worked really hard to get this done.
So anyway, so we went ahead and hung this sign up, and I thought that this was the perfect spot for it. Actually, thanks to my sister, I had no idea where to hang this, and she just walked in the room and goes, "Here you go," and she put it there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's perfect." All right, so now I have that "You Are My Sunshine" sign from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to go ahead and use some ballet slipper paint. Now, here's the thing. This was kind of, I don't know what was up with this, but it kind of went on like a stain, and at first I was like, oh man, but then as I was looking at it, I was like, ooh, I kind of like that, because then you can kind of see the wood coming through. So I actually really ended up liking that, and I thought that it created a really neat stain type of thing. Look how cool that is, and the wood is coming through, so it made it look more boho, in my opinion. Now, I would not call this room boho, you know, at the end of the day, but there are little touches of natural elements. So after that dried, we went ahead and hung it up right here. This is next to the door leading out to the hallway. So I'm just, again, that painter tape method really does come in handy. So I'm just trying to figure out where on the wall I want to hang it. And then we're going to get this sign up.
I guess putting this room together was just hard work for some people. All right, so I have this little rocking chair, and this was actually mine when I was little. It was at my mom's. So I thought that it would be cute in here. Amelia has one in her room that someone got her. So I thought it would be cute in here, but it's been in our garage, so it is a little gross. And it did get kind of scratched up, but I kind of like that because, again, it's kind of bringing the boho feel, but I'm going to go ahead and it needs to be wiped down.
So if you watched my porch decorate with me's from last year, you probably recognize this little rocking chair. It was out in the front porch for a while, and then for the winter, we brought it into the garage, and I replaced it with 2 other front porch rockers, so I do not need that. But yeah, this is just kind of cool because it was mine when I was little. We had it in Amelia's room, and then, like I said, someone gave her own. So this is just perfect and dainty for this room, but it definitely needed wiped down. It was kind of gross. So then after I got it mostly cleaned and wiped off, I just went ahead and stuck it in the corner next to the dresser. And actually, kind of looking at the footage back, I might go and switch it to the other side where the crib is, because I think it would balance out that cloud shelf. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. You know how it is where you decorate, but you constantly change things and move things around. That's kind of what I do. But either way, I just love this rocking chair for this room. Look how gross. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put her crib together. Now, this is before my husband had put the front part on the crib, obviously, and this was Amelia's crib, so we're just reusing it. So we're going to go ahead and put that skirt, the crib skirt on there. My mom did iron it, and then we did put the sheet on the mattress, and then we're just going to put the mattress on the bed. Pretty easy peasy and self-explanatory. Now, by this time, Charlotte did spend a few nights in her room already, and she is doing great. She is sleeping all night, and knock on wood, that lasts. But yeah, she was always a really good sleeper anyways, and Amelia was too. So I guess I was blessed with really good sleepers. So I'm hoping that continues for sure.
All right, so sorry for all the background noise. I have like 6 people in this room right now. Okay, so we need to hang the valances up here, and we have shears. I didn't realize it, but we needed double rods. So we picked these up from Walmart. So we're gonna go ahead and put these up, and then we're gonna put the shears and the valances. These are just kind of like old and outdated. We just thought that shears would look a little better, and she'll get her darkness from the blinds. So we don't need, you know, we can shut the blinds when it needs to be dark and stuff. But This has been a process. Have you ever had one of those projects that everything you try just doesn't work, or whatever you envisioned, it just was not panning out? That was me with this whole room today. My mom has been here since 11 o'clock. It is past 6:30. So now my sister and brother-in-law are here. We're all going to have dinner and stuff. But boy, oh boy, was this a task. So anyways, fingers crossed it gets better. But just hang with me, okay? Hang with me. I'm hoping that it all works out.
All right, so again, my dad is here, and he is going to go ahead and put up the rods. Now, I only showed us doing one window here, and then, of course, we did the other window as well. I just didn't show it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, he's just putting the rods up. Like I said, we had to get double rods, one rod for the shears and one rod for the valance, and I just got them at Walmart. They were $25 each, I believe, and I didn't shop around. I didn't realize we needed that until we were literally in the room ready to put those up, and my mom goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, you need double rods." And I'm like, crap. And it just so happened that Brandon was at Walmart, so I just called him. He videoed me, and he's like, "Here, these are what they have." And I'm like, perfect, good enough, just grab them. So I didn't really shop around, so I can't really tell you if it was the best price I found, but it was pretty comparable to Amazon. I did kind of look on there, and then there was some at Big Lots too, but honestly, I just didn't feel like driving all the way to Big Lots, so I just used what was more convenient. So then after the rod was up, my mom went ahead and put the shears and valance up. So the first time she put the shears up, the ruffles on top were sticking up, but she was afraid that they would peek through the valance. So she went ahead and just kind of reconfigured them. So then that way you couldn't see the ruffles above the valance. And plus we needed them to be a little longer. So I really love how these valances came out. I thought they made the room instantly girl nursery. Like just added that little girly touch.
Okay, so for her bookshelf, I was going to use these just to put like extra toys and stuff like that. And these are the ones from Dollar Tree Plus. But they don't fit right in here. I just didn't like how they fit. So then I remembered that I had these that I picked up for their playroom makeover. And I think I'm going to use these because this color actually matches the hamper and the trash can. So it's kind of bringing in that darker pink from over there over here. And it does have like a little grid. I kind of wish that I found this in just the solid, this color at the Dollar Tree. And I might look because then I can put these back, in the playroom for that makeover. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just put these here because I liked how they looked anyways. They just fit this space together too. Sorry, I know it's a tight spot here. I apologize. So yeah. So before Christmas, we went through Amelia's books and we pulled out all of the little baby books. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting them here. I thought it was funny. I walked in and Amelia put this on her bookshelf, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and put some books up on her shelf. I think it looks pretty cool. Now, it might bug people that all like the different sizes, but I kind of like that. I don't know, or like, I didn't do like all, the rainbow thing or like all color. I don't got time for that. I want to get this done. So I thought in here, another reason why I like these is because if she were to pull them down, they're not going to hurt. But in here, I'm going to do like these types of things like, I always call them chew toys, but I know she's not a dog. The toys that she puts in her mouth. But yeah, so, all right, this bookshelf is complete for now.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and move on to her closet. And I'm showing you here those dividers, and we're already done with the newborn and 0 to 3. She's already in 3 to 6 months. Now, I ordered these on Amazon. Yes, I did have a set for Amelia, and no. Do you think I could find them? Negative. I have no idea where they went. But so I had to order new ones because I really love using them. They really do help, organize the closet. So right now I'm just hanging up clothes that were already on hangers that maybe we got as gifts, or I always shop this after season sales. Like that little, I don't know if you saw me put like a Thanksgiving dress. I got that after the season, and I just kind of guessed. I guessed 12 months, 12 to 18 months there. Because I assume that's what she'll be in November, since she was born in October. But yeah, so I'm just going through and just kind of putting everything where they belong. Now, here's a shirt change. This was actually the same day, but I just got so hot in that other shirt I was wearing, I had to go change. Also, I do want to mention that's why you're going to see me with my hair up a lot and no makeup or like last night's makeup, because I sweat so bad. My hormones are still out of control. I mean, I'm just a sweater anyways. Like, I just get so hot. My window, or the windows in her room, were open almost the entire time because I was just so hot. So anyways, if you're wondering, why doesn't she put herself together, why doesn't she do her hair, why doesn't she do her makeup, why isn't she wearing something cute? No, because when I'm in work mode, I want to get it done, and I want to try to be as comfortable as possible. And you probably noticed all that during all my decorating videos, that I'm just on a mission when I do this stuff, and I just want to get it done. But I'm also trying to focus. My focus is more on what I'm doing and not what I'm wearing or what I look like. So anyways, then I also had some toys that she got from Christmas, or, just new, being born toys, basically, like presents. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those in her closet. And then this is a keepsake box that I have for Amelia too. And so in there, I just kind of put like ultrasound pictures and just little keepsakes. And then here's her little toy bin. Now, moving on to the dresser. Now, it's going to look like she doesn't have a lot of diapers or bibs and, things like that. But remember, her room is upstairs, my room is downstairs, so we keep a lot of the diapers and wipes downstairs because it's just easier. Instead of walking up and down the steps all day long, we just change her in our room pretty much during the day. And we keep a lot of the bibs in our room too because she is a spitter-upper, so I am constantly changing her bib or changing her pajamas or outfit. Ah, yes, the big drawer of bows. Hashtag girl mom. If you're a girl mom, tell me in the comments. I am definitely that girl mom. And most of those bows came from when Amelia was a baby, so that was nice. All right, and then in this drawer, I'm going to go ahead and put socks, tights, and hats. Now, the hats that I'm talking about aren't like these newborn hats. I found some like sun hats in all of Amelia's old stuff. So I thought that those would be cute for the summer. So I just kind of left them out. I don't know if they're going to fit her come summertime, but I just did just in case. And then I'm putting all her mittens away because it's time to pack all that up. I don't need it anymore. So I would like to get drawer dividers so I can divide up like the socks and the tights and those 2 hats or 3 hats. But I need to still get those, but that is the plan. So I'm just going through and just trying to match socks and just basically put them away. All right, for the top drawer of the tall dresser, I'm just going to go ahead and put her pajamas. Now, like I said, she has a lot of pajamas because I do change her multiple times a day because she spits up a lot. There's my daughter just being silly into the camera. And then second drawer is pants and long sleeve shirts. And then the third drawer is going to be short sleeve onesies. And the bottom 2 drawers are empty for now. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put the changing pad sheet on, and it does match the crib sheet. Okay, so let's talk about that lava lamp. Amelia took it out of her room and put it in Charlotte's room because she really wanted her to have it. And so I just let it stay, and I think that it makes a really good nightlight. And Charlotte likes looking at all the, glitter on the wall at night too. So, oh well, I guess it's staying. All right, so now I happen to go to Hobby Lobby, and I found that sign that says Sweet Dreams, and it matches that You Are My Sunshine, and it was already painted pink. Like the Sweet Dreams was already painted pink. And so I thought this was perfect. I couldn't really do much because, it's over the bed. I just can't do that much because I don't want her to obviously grab it down. So we did definitely make sure to screw it in. And I even put that mounting tape behind it so it wouldn't fall or anything. So it is not going anywhere. All right, now it's time for some finishing touches and then decorating. So I bought this frame from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one of her newborn pictures in this frame. And I loved it because it is that like darker pink, which I've been trying to carry throughout the whole room. And then this was a frame that I just had in my stash that I found. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I just put one of her other pictures in it. That was fresh out of the womb right there. And then I found this board at Five Below, and I loved it because it had the natural wood, but the backing is kind of like a light blue. So I thought, oh my gosh, how perfect. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put her name. And I thought that this was so cute. So coming up, I'm going to show you how I decorated her room with all of these fun little pieces. And you're going to notice that a lot of the pieces that I showed at the beginning, I didn't actually end up using. There's going to be a lot of new pieces. All right, so I went ahead and put that little letter board on the top shelf. Now this little vase came from Pop Shelf, and then I'm going to put a plant, but I needed to raise it up, so I just found like a little box. And then I found that little bucket, I guess, at Pop Shelf as well. So I stuffed it with a bag to raise it up, and this plant came from Five Below. Moving down to the bottom, I'm going to add this picture that you just saw me put the picture in, and then this butterfly from Pop Shelf. And I love these little accessories. I just thought they fit in perfect with her room. All right, now I'm going to give this little corner a quick vacuum. I did move the glider out so I could decorate those shelves, so now I'm going to move it back. Now, the pillow I'm going to add on here was from Pop Shelf, and thanks to my sister, she made me buy it because she said it would be perfect, and it was, and it really brought in that blue and that yellow corner over there. All right, moving on to the other side. Remember that pink lamp I mentioned? I really did not like the pink. So while I was at Hobby Lobby, I found this burlap one for $6.99, and I love it so much better. All right, moving on to the cloud shelf. I'm going to go ahead and put that C that I painted with ballet slipper up on the shelf, and then the mushroom right in front. And of course, we have to get Charlotte's Web. My cousin actually gave this to Charlotte when she was born, so I thought it would be a cute little addition to the shelf right here. Then over here on the dresser, I'm going to put that other picture. Now on the other side is her camera. I have to leave that there obviously, but I know it looks weird, but it has to be functional too. All right, moving on to these pegs. I love how this came out. Look how adorable that little dress is. That was, just a gift from my other cousin. And then that heart came from Hobby Lobby, and I did get it for 50% off because it was wall decor. And then this came from Target Dollar Spot for $5, so I just added in some greenery from Hobby Lobby. And to complete it, that little dress also came with a little bonnet, so I added that to the top, and I love how this little display came out. Then I just added this little bear to the cute little rocking chair. And now I'm going to give this whole room a good vacuum because we're going to add a rug. And after that rug is down, this room is finally complete.
All right, here we go. Welcome to Charlotte's new room.
I lose my breath whenever I see you.
Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
I am absolutely obsessed with how her nursery came out. I'm telling you, this room took up so many of my brain cells. I was mentally exhausted from doing this room because it was a challenge. It was, we had the colors we had to work with, plus the angles of the ceiling, plus the registers in inconvenient places. So I had to work around all that, but I think I did a good job making it work. And I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself for how this did work out, and I think she's really gonna love it when she grows up. You're gonna have to let me know down in the comments what you think about Charlotte's little nursery. What are your thoughts on the colors, the decor, and how it all came together? I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really loved everything. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on those notifications. And hey, until I see you again, I'll decorate with you soon. Bye!